people. Cheryl Hutchings, Suit Up, Show Up, Rise Up. Listening to my guy Chris Daughtry this morning. I'm on the road to a doctor's appointment because that's what I do these days. I find out what's going on with my body. So that's what I'm headed to do this morning. And this morning while I'm driving on the highway, I drove by where Greg used to work, Lumber Liquidators in Coopersville, and it just brought to my mind, in life, the doors that we walk through and the doors that we open and the doors that we close. So the doors, just like that's on my mind this morning. I wanted to write it down and capture it, and I thought, we'll do a vlog about doors. So, I spend a considerable amount of time thinking about my life's purpose, where I've been, where I am, and where I'm going. And, I am a firm believer in living right here, right now. I guess that YOLO lifestyle, because we can't change what was, and we have no control over a lot of what will be. So we just need to embrace what is in this moment. And that is something every day I have to work on, not looking backwards and wanting what was, and not getting too far forward and trying to control what will be. It takes a lot of practice. And I've learned that this moment, this breath, this experience I'm in this very moment is all that matters. And so driving by and looking at that building, and remembering or thinking about how many times excuse me, thinking about how many times Greg walked through those doors and made stuff happen, and he was a fantastic manager. Just sucked the life out of him over the years, but he was really good at what he did, and just such a calm presence, and had a way with just bringing the energy back to a calm place. And that's one of the things that I miss most about him. Here comes another one. Him walking through those doors, and then thinking about the doors that I've walked through in life, and thinking how those steps through those doors have shaped and molded me into the person that I am now. And it made me think about what doors have I opened for others, and did I close some doors? And I know I have. And in my life, even recently, I've had some doors closed on me and other doors open up. And so it's like this kind of like, some doors are revolving and other doors are like ironclad and locked down, and that's it. And so learning how to, once you walk through the door, making a decision, is that the last time I'm going to walk through that door? Or is this a door I need to go through again? And the choices that we make, and the doors that we want open, and the doors that we walk through, and maybe we question, why did we do that? I don't know. I just feel very philosophical this morning about doors. And so I challenge you to think about the doors that you're walking through today, and what doors are you opening for others, and what doors are you closing. Makes me think of the movie Monsters Incorporated, and I wonder if the creator had some of these same thoughts that I'm having right now about some doors are scary, and some doors are exhilarating, and some doors are just exactly what you wanted, and other doors like, what the is going on? Why am I in this space? I can think of a date I had back in November, and sitting in my car and getting ready to start the date, and just thinking, what the F am I doing here? So, ramble. What doors are you walking through today? What doors are you going to hold open? What doors are you going to look over your shoulder and wonder if the person behind you is close enough for you to continue holding the door, if you're going to wait it out or just walk through? I don't know. It's like the portal of life, walking through the doors and making stuff happen based on what doors you walk through. I went to competitive cheer districts last weekend to support my friend Wendy, and oh my goodness, just being in that gym and feeling that energy from the crowd and the teams, and I love it and miss it. And that was a door that I walked through in my life. Started with trying out for cheerleading in 8th grade, and I didn't make it, and at Riverside, and I remember thinking, oh well, dang, I really wanted this. And so I got to high school. I did not try out for cheerleading my freshman year, but met a lot of people who did cheer, and they impacted me. And so sophomore year, I did try out, made the team, and had a blast cheering JV, and then did POMs my last 2 years of high school, and went to the junior college. Tried out my first year, didn't make it again. There it is again. And I could have said, well, I give up on this, and I did not. I tried out the second year I was there and made it, and met some great people and had some great experiences. And then I was eligible for another year, tried out and made it. And that was the year that I met Greg, and he played football and I cheered, and we got to go to a bowl game in Arizona together. And so yes, that door, and the door continued to stay open while I was cheering. My friend Jenny Lawton, now Jenny Langjans, was coaching at Union and contacted me and said, are you interested in coaching? I can't do this anymore. So I took the JV team while I was cheering at the community college, was the junior college then. And so that whole journey in my life really took off then. I remember my dad saying to me, what do you want to coach for? Of course you can't ever know all of your reasons why this is going to be an awesome experience. But there was just something that pulled me. And so I spent 10 years coaching at Union and met a lot of really incredible people, Wendy being one of them, who I went to watch her team. She coaches at Jenison, went to watch her team last weekend. She and I coached together at Union for a while, and it was through the course of walking through different doors of different clinics and things that we went to that we got to know each other, and now we're just lifelong friends. And so I coached there for a while, met a lot of great people, had an opportunity to coach some amazing athletes, many of whom I still stay in touch with, and then took some time off but continued judging in that process of being away from coaching and staying connected, and just had a need to create and be with kids and build teams. And so I remember Greg and I were moving to the Northview district, having a house built, and I said to him, if the coaching position was open, would you support me in going back to coaching? And he did, and so I did. And I was pregnant with Garrett when I started at Northview and spent 8 years there. Met some really great people again, made more connections, and so there that door opened up again and brought some treasures to my life, with relationships and people. And so here I am. I've been away from anything to do with cheerleading for a long time, and Julie Smith-Boyd from Granville says to me, come over, give me a big hug last Saturday, and says, geez, I don't see you for years, and then I see you twice in one season. Which was interesting. I thought, maybe that's is that like a sign? Is that a sign I should put my feet back in the cheerleading pool? I don't know, but I do love it, and that door kind of feels open again. Garrett's encouraging me to judge, so we'll see what happens for next year. So the whole whole point of all of this is the doors that opened in my life, and cheerleading enriched me in ways that I never could have imagined through the years, just meeting people and impacting kids and teaching kids how to suit up, show up, and rise up no matter what shows up. Give a little bit more, be 1 point better. And that's another thing I would say to you today is, while you're thinking about those doors that you're opening and closing and going through and leaving, be 1 point better, so to speak. Just, or maybe 2 or 5, I don't know. Just be better. Every day be a little bit better, you know. I think of, how can I be better because of what I'm dealing with in my life? How can I squeeze more of the juicy awesomeness out of life? That's what it's about. Instead of getting up and going through the motions day after day, these same mundane rigmarole, make it something awesome. Make it something that stands out. Make it something that others go, whoa, I want that too. Oh, here's Daughtry. Sing a way to live. Something's gotta give. Getting old. Another day, another battle. We all have a cage to rattle. Oh, love Daughtry. You know, I was supposed to marry him, but he married somebody else and I married Greg, so yeah. I'm crazy. Doors, I'm getting ready to head. My doctor's office is just over that way a little bit. I'm almost there. Getting ready to walk through yet another door. So how can I be a little sunshine in someone's day when I walk through these doors? Because, you know, sometimes there's some very sick people at this cancer center, and I am grateful that my body and my mind are so capable and able, so maybe I can share some sunshine when I walk in there. So blah blah blah, 12 minutes today. I love you people. Be someone's sunshine today as you're walking through those doors in your life, and I will see you next time. Peace out.